What's up, guys? So I want to give a quick studio tour. I've got a recording studio on Cape Cod. I'm getting some new vocal chain equipment that I'm going to install today, but first I'll show you what I currently have. Alright, here we are in Don't Judge. Studio is called Checkpoint East in Orleans, Cape Cod. Total mess right now. So we've got a little green room. There's a G-Love painting that he gave me. Got a microwave, mini fridge, you know, all the goodies. But here's the control room, and I'll show you what I currently have for setup and what we're going to do from here. So right now I've got the Furman power cleaner, the Apollo X8P, the Midas XL48. Got a fader port 16 from Presonus. We don't need an analog board in here because we do a lot of digital stuff, but I'll be adding later two things to the vocal chain that are analog that I'll show you. We've got our 16 plug patch bay, and then I do have backup battery right here so that if we lose power during a session, we won't lose everything. My Korg Triton and Yamaha keyboard. I'll show you the other room as well. Right now I'm doing some voiceover stuff for a podcast that I'm doing with the Neumann U87 AI, which is a really popular mic. Got ISO booth here that has 4 XLRs in it, and you can see we use that a lot for amps. I've got a DSL40 and then the Fender Deluxe Reverb. Don't look over here. Woo. That's a mess right now, but I do have a Yamaha Stage Custom set that we use. But we're recording a band called Club 9 Ball, and they're coming back in and they always want to use their own drums. This is the live room. I've got an old Baldwin acoustic piano here. I've got a Kurzweil Mark 110 Baby Grand electronic. Then we have our Presonus, HP60 headphone amp right here. Also a little monitor for whoever's recording in here. You can see the track as you're going, so that might help you a little bit with timing. Other mics, got the Sennheiser kit 7-piece for all drums. We also have a Neumann, the Neumann U87 AI is really popular, but we do have a Neumann TLM 103. I've got this one, which is the newest edition, which is the Royer R121 ribbon mic, which is awesome. LA 120 Loughton pencil mics. And this one's an interesting one that I don't use too much, but we've been using it periodically. There's another Loughton, the Loughton 320 tube. So that one has more of a, when the tube heats up, that thing really starts to crackle, which some people like, but not everybody likes. And then my colleague has a U47. He has a WA77, which is the Warm Audio emulation of a U47. So that one we use quite a bit. We also have a Green Bullet for harmonica and a lot of other things. So, and then of course you've got, SM58s and 57s kind of everywhere, falling out to your ears. But that's a quick studio setup check right now. DI boxes kind of everywhere. Here's the snake that we use. So basically it's a 16 plug setup, and then we've got, you've got headphone jacks there too. But basically I'm just sending one headphone jack to the Presonus, so that we can get 6 coming out of the regular mix, and then in the ISO booth across the way, there's another 2 coming into there for a headphone mix. So you can split it, but typically we're using one mix. I don't like spending a lot of time on headphone mixes. So I'm really excited to bring these analog pieces into the vocal chain. I mean, the Apollo X8P has really awesome effects and plugins that come with it, and I bought the Waves pack and a whole bunch of stuff, but nothing beats analog. Warm Audio, we're a big fan of Warm Audio. They get stuff done to emulate the stuff that you really kind of can't afford, right? So our vocal chain is now going to have the MPX and the discrete compressor, the WA76 and the wa-mpx stacked right before the Midas. We're actually going to run it into channel 1 on the Midas, which is our technically our channel 9, so that we can use all the effects in the Apollo on tracks 1 through 8. Alright, so I got everything installed pretty quick and easy. I had to move a couple things around, but you've got the wa-mpx right here, the preamp, and then we've got the WA76 discrete compressor. These are going into channel 1 of the Midas that's going through an ADAT to the Apollo X8P. So it's technically channel 9 that our vocal chain will be under, so if we have to go to the patch bay, we know exactly where to go in. But basically the signal is going to go from the snake to patch bay to preamp to compressor to channel 1 to the Apollo through ADAT to Pro Tools. And there shouldn't be a lot of latency, so in theory. All right, so thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, shoot some notes in the comments. You know, there's all sorts of equipment evolution happening here, and we're getting better every day. So appreciate you watching. And if you like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Put on the little bell. But we record all sorts of things in this studio, from voiceover to bands to you name it. So we're going to continue to try to do more here. And thanks so much for watching.